This wider, frame really highlights my dyeing plant here. Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be testing out a few new products from Ulta Beauty. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also be sure to give this a thumbs up if you like what you see, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first of all, school is done for the year. Hopefully that means that I will have more time to focus on my channel, the content, the filming, the editing process. So really excited about that. So I placed an order recently to Ulta, not actually recently. That tells you how little time I've had or how little time I've taken to film. I think I placed this order like a month ago. Anyways, I've got some new products from the brand Ulta Beauty. Now this is Ulta's own brand. So Ulta has Ulta Beauty, Sephora has Sephora Collection. The good thing about Ulta Beauty is that they are cruelty free. Sephora Collection is not. I got an eyeshadow palette. I got one of the lip glosses from the Black Widow collection, because that's my girl. I also got a mascara and a liquid blush. So we are going to be testing those out today. I'm also going to throw in a little bit of a testing and review of the new Covergirl Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer. I do have a video testing out the Skin Milk foundation from this line. I will put that up in the cards above if you'd like to go check that out. We will be testing all that out today. If you notice, I do have headphones in, or in one ear. I am currently trying to capture the magic because this week is the week that I was supposed to be at Walt Disney World, a trip that I have been anticipating for years now. I've been planning for almost a year, and unfortunately because of how things are, of course, Walt Disney World is currently closed. So anyways, because I am not there myself, I am watching Walt Disney World videos, I am listening to Walt Disney World playlists. So today we were supposed to spend the day in Animal Kingdom. So I am currently listening to an Animal Kingdom playlist on Spotify. Yesterday I listened to an Epcot playlist on Spotify because we were supposed to spend the day in Epcot. So I'm trying to still capture that magic. And today's look will be capturing that magic a little bit as well. Let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and put on my sunscreen and I put on some tinted moisturizer. I am wearing the Pure 4-in-1 tinted moisturizer. I also just tried this out in my last video. If you'd like to go check that out. It's actually more of a review because I had been wearing this for about a week before I did that video. So it's more of an all-around review. If you would like to go check that out, I will put that up in the cards above as well. I think we're gonna start with the eyes. So I'm gonna bring you guys up and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So sticking to my 5 products or less from a brand, I have 4 products from Ulta Beauty and then obviously the 1 product from Covergirl. So we are going to start with the eyeshadow palette. So this is the mini eyeshadow palette in Sunbeam. They had quite a few of these, I think. They had a few of these. I liked the colors from Sunbeam the best, but let's see. Let's actually pull up and see which ones they had. Okay, maybe they only have 2 options. For some reason, I thought they had more than this. They have this one, which is Sunbeam, and then they have a more cool tone palette, which is called, I don't know because they're not letting me see it, which is called Daydream. These are $12 each. Now, I will say, I thought that this was gonna be a little bit bigger when I was looking at them online. The picture made them look a little bit bigger, but they are about the size of my palm. The pan sizes are pretty small as well. But I mean, if you're wanting to try stuff out, $12 for this is still not bad. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 8 shadows. I know you can get a $16 or $20 palette from BH Cosmetics that's full size and has at least 20 shadows. We'll see the quality of these shadows. So I had said the Disney theme was gonna come back in my look today as well. Now, who do you think about when you see this palette? I'll give you a second. If your answer was Pocahontas, you are correct. When I saw this palette, and one of the reasons why I bought it, it just reminded me very much of Pocahontas, and I love Pocahontas colors. This is kind of like my favorite color palette. So we're gonna do kind of a Pocahontas-esque look. I have actually done one before, and this is the third video I'm gonna link up in the cards for you, but I did do a Pocahontas look before as part of my like Disney series that I had going on, which I need to continue with that because I kind of just let it flutter away. So I will definitely link that video up in the cards above if you'd like to go check that out. One thing that is cool is this itty bitty eyeshadow palette does have a mirror, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this shade right here with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. We'll see. All right, pretty good color payoff. Nice. I don't know that I've ever used Ulta Beauty shadows, so I didn't really know what to expect. So now that we've got that, love the color payoff, it blended great. I'm going to grab this slightly darker, slightly, it's a lot darker, shade right here. And then to help blend those two shades together a little bit more, I'm gonna take this shade, this kind of mustard yellow shade. That same brush that I did the first one with. And we're just gonna blend that all together. Go a little bit higher up, just to make it look a little more seamless. We have these two shimmer shades, which that's another thing I love about this. That out of these 8 shades, only really 2 of them are shimmer. The blue one is kind of a like satiny finish. It shines a little bit, and then the rest of these 4 right here are completely matte. Sorry, 5. These 5 right here are completely matte shades. I think I'm gonna use both of the shimmer shades. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush into this first one, kind of the darker, more coppery of the 2. Now it's also been a while since I've used a brush to put on a shimmer shade, but since I want it in a specific place, I figure that's the best way to go. Wow, okay. I am not mad at these shadows. I'm gonna grab my finger. I'm going to grab a little bit with my finger just to kind of amp up that color a little bit more. Yes. I really just said yes. So now I'm going to go into that other shimmer shade right here that's more of a kind of champagne shimmer. And I'm actually just going to take the other side of my brush that I wasn't using. We're just gonna grab some of that. Now, not as much of that shade is coming off on my brush as the bronze shade, so we're gonna go in a little bit harder and put that right here. Okay, that one's not as impressive. Kind of digging into it. Not getting too much off, and it doesn't have as much payoff on the lid. Let's go over onto this eye and try it with the finger. Okay, that's how much came off on my finger. Yeah, that one's definitely better with the finger. It's just, I need it a little more precise, which is why I chose to do it with a brush. But see how it's like getting everywhere? Get this a little bit more. Yeah, I just like that gradient of the light going into the light shimmer, going into the darker shimmer, going into the matte. And maybe if you had used a wet brush, I'm not a huge fan of using a wet brush because I think a lot of times you get just clumps of shimmer when you do that. So we're gonna get to the rest of the face. So I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to, no, mascara. We're not gonna move on to the rest of the face. Let me get y'all a little bit closer again. Okay, we're gonna move on to mascara. So I did get a mascara from Ulta Beauty. I think this is the first mascara from them that I've ever tried. This is the New Heights Lifting Mascara. I have used this once before. I finally opened it up yesterday because I was really in need of a mascara. And one thing I noticed, it's got a really short wand. This is the Physicians Formula Fake Out Mascara. So if we look at this wand, see what it looks like. Okay, and then we look at this wand. It is so much smaller. Not just thinner, but like look at the length of the wand. It's so much shorter. What I've noticed about this is it's it's called a lifting mascara, and it definitely does that. It lifts and it separates better than like any mascara I've ever tried. So you have these really nice like wispy lashes that I actually really like. But like look at that just right there. Like my eyes are so fluttery and wispy. I love it. What do we think? I really like how this mascara makes my lashes look. So we are gonna move on to the rest of the face. Move on to concealer. So I'm gonna try this out right here. It might be a little too dark. This is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer. I'm always looking for a kind of light coverage concealer that will cover my dark circles but will not cover my freckles. This has 14 shades. It is $8.39. It's actually on sale right now. It's typically $11.99, but it is on sale for $8.39. I got the shade 350 Light Medium. I maybe should have gone with light. So it looks like the reason why people are giving this, you know, 2-3 stars is because of the coverage. I'm just gonna put, yeah, this is definitely too dark. That's okay. I'm just gonna put a couple dots there and then blend it out. Actually, it looks actually the perfect shade on the camera. Okay, we might need a little bit more. I actually don't mind this. It's not bad. You might need to build it up a little bit more than usual, which is what I'm having to do right now. This is definitely not the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. That one I put very little on. I like the way it blends out though, and I like the way that it looks. So I'm going to move back to my eyes. This is honestly one of my favorite ways to bring in color, especially for those who are a little timid about color. Oh my gosh! As I am doing my Pocahontas look, I'm listening to this Disney medley from the Tree of Life, and guess what song is on right now? Steady as the beating drum from Pocahontas. That is the completed eye look. So now let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm gonna go ahead and put some bronzer on, and then I'll be back and we'll test out our last two products. So got my bronzer on. I just wore my regular butter bronzer. So this is the Stay Cheeky Liquid Blush. I'm almost tempted not to do this either because I don't know that this fully goes with this look either, but we'll go ahead. This is in the shade Preppy Peach. So this comes in 4 shades and is $12. So that seems a little bit pricey. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out. Oh, that's a lot of empty air. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out onto my hand. So it seems to have a little bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna put this here, and then we're going to that did a whole bunch. It's very shimmery though. So if you do not like shimmery blush, I don't know that you're gonna like this. I kind of feel like this may have messed up my look. I don't know that I like this blush. I am going to keep that on hold, and I'm gonna try and cover this with bronzer because I think it kind of messed up my look. So I think we're okay now. So I'm gonna try out the last product, which was the collaboration between Ulta Beauty and Marvel's Black Widow. That is one of my favorite movie characters of all time. So this is what it looks like. This is in the shade, oh, I think it was on the, that's weird. The shade is only on the packaging right here. So this is the shade Norway. It looks like it's gonna be just a squeezy tube, but if you twist it, it's actually a doe foot applicator. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I really like that. I don't know that it goes best with this look, but I feel like this is a great kind of your lips but better color. It goes on very evenly. I really like how it makes my lips look. Because I do have this one from the ColourPop Frozen collection. This is the Anna one. A little bit more warm toned. We are really glossy today. I honestly feel like this look would actually look really good with a matte lip. There we go. Try listening to Lion Kingdom. I'm feeling really bouncy. Alright, so that is it for this testing out of new products, new Ulta Beauty products, that Covergirl concealer. So all in all, I think my favorite product was the eyeshadow palette. So I love this look on my eyes right now. I am in love with it. The shadows were very easy to blend. They had a lot of color payoff. I really enjoyed them like a lot. And of course, I always talk about, every time I talk about an eyeshadow palette, I talk about the ratio mattes to shimmers. And this, I absolutely love the amount of mattes that are in this palette for it to be such a small palette, just an 8 shadow palette. I love that only 2 of them are shimmer shades. Now, like I said before, this blue shade is kind of like a satin shade. There's a bit of shine to it, but then it's got 5 shadows right here that are all completely matte. Love this color palette. Like I said before, just in life, this is one of my favorite color palettes. I love the like mustard yellow, the teal blue, the brown, coppery colors. I love it. I love the quality of the shadows. Like I said, I don't think I've ever tried, yes I have, the Ulta Beauty Avengers collection. I have the eyeshadow palette from that one. I don't remember them performing quite like this though. I would definitely recommend getting that if you would like. Like I said before, they have a more cool tone, kind of pinky palette called Daydream, if you would like that one as well. Ooh, the mascara. I think the mascara was my next best thing. I really like it. It gives you really fluttery, wispy lashes, very lengthened, lifted, separated. This is not a volumizing mascara. This also, because of the size of the wand, this also would probably be a good mascara to use for your lower lashes. I think the only thing that I'm not like 100% like, yeah, go get it, is the concealer and the blush. Definitely top 3 products out of the 5 that I tried. Would highly recommend these, especially if you've never tried Ulta Beauty products. I know that some people kind of skip over that, but I would give them a try. So that is it for today's video. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also think about subscribing to my channel if you liked what you saw and you would like to see more. It is summer break now for me. So I am a teacher, if you did not know. It is summer break now for me, so I will hopefully be coming out with content more frequently. If you are missing Disney just like I am, if you maybe had to cancel your trip and are wanting to capture a little bit of that Disney magic, there are 3 channels here on YouTube that I love to watch to get my Disney fix. The first one is TPM Videos. They do a lot of like top 10 facts about Animal Kingdom, or they do a lot of Walt Disney World as well, but they also do videos on Disneyland. So check those out. That was kind of my first YouTube channel about Disney that I really started subscribing to and being really into. So check that out. Also, allears.net is the one that I've really been into recently. They have a girl named Molly who goes to the parks, and basically I like to live vicariously through her because she is of course a Florida resident, so she can go to the parks quite often, but she does these videos like trying to do all the rides in Animal Kingdom, or top foods in Epcot, or one of the ones that I'm watching right now, definitely especially watching right now, are the best day ever in insert park here. So yesterday, because I was supposed to go to Epcot yesterday, I watched her best day ever in Epcot, in which on allears.net is a blog that you can go to, and they also have a YouTube channel, but on their blog they have a place where people can leave reviews on the attractions and on restaurants. And so she picked the top rated restaurants and the top rated attractions on their website, and she went to all of them in one day to see if it really was the best day ever in Epcot. So I watched her Epcot one yesterday because today, like I said before, I'm supposed to be in Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna watch the one on Animal Kingdom today. So I've really been enjoying those. She's a great personality. I really love watching her videos, and she also does resort tours. If you are looking to plan, I think this is a great planning channel, just for you to see everything, kind of a virtual tour of everything. And then DFB, which is a Disney Food Blog Guide. I really like watching those videos as well, which has kind of similar content to the other 2. So that is that. I will leave those channels linked in the description box down below if you'd like to go check those out. I know a lot of people had to have their Disney trips canceled with this global pandemic that is going on. I'm not blaming anybody for it being closed. I think that was the right move. But of course I am going to be upset and disappointed that I didn't get to go on my Disney trip. If any of y'all are feeling the same way, missing it, wanting to capture that magic at home, definitely check out those channels. And that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy.